Good afternoon, everybody. It is Thursday and very possibly your last convention update before the event actually happens, but I might do one next week yet. But I wanted to give you a last few warnings maybe before online registration is closed and a few other topics of discussion. First, we're going to start with the physical layout for this year's event. So I don't know if you were there last year or if you saw any of my videos. I do tend to post little tours of what the site is going to look like when you get there. Thursday when we're setting up, I drive around a little golf cart and I show you guys what it looks like as you're driving in. So I will be doing that again next Thursday. No, not next Thursday. 2 Thursdays from now. 2 weeks from now is convention. So I will be doing that again, but I'll talk about it with you here today in this video. Last year, if you were there, you will remember our vendor hall and our used curriculum sale was in the Memorial Hall. That's where the chat booth was too. And then the teen track and the speaker sessions were over at Old Main and the Pennsylvania building. They were all walk away. So we're not in that same layout this year because someone else is using Memorial Hall. So if you remember last year, there was a free dental clinic over at the Wise Arena while we were having our event. Well, this year we have the Wise Arena. So our event will be in Wise Arena. It's a huge place. We ended up splitting it. Half of the arena will be the vendor hall. The other half will be the speaker area. If you were in the chat convention way back when we were in the expo center area of the farm show, it is similar to that, though the speaker areas will not be in the vendor hall itself like they were there. Half will be speakers, half will be vendors over in the Wise Arena. And then we will still have the Pennsylvania room, which is where the teen track was, and one of the speaking areas. The teen track will still be in the Pennsylvania room there. So if you were there last year for the teen track, it's in that same space. And right beside the Pennsylvania room building is an identical building called the Veranda Room. That is where used curriculum will be this year. So it is a little bit of a distance from the Wise Arena to those two spaces. You can drive, you can walk. It's, the parking there is really easy, not an issue. It's easy to get around. So if you choose to go over to used curriculum and you want to make sure you have a vehicle with you because you buy a lot of used curriculum, you can drive over to it to make that a little bit easier for you. But so used curriculum will be in that building. That whole building will be used curriculum, and the one right beside it will be teen track. And then everything else is down in the Wise Arena. So it's going to be a little bit different. I will show you through a video in 2 weeks what it looks like as you're coming in that gate in the front to get into the York Fairgrounds property there. So that is what's going on with how things will be laid out. There is going to be a bit of a distance between the Wise Arena and the used curriculum sale. So it's walkable. It's very walkable. It's just a distance, a little bit of a distance. It's flat, but so wear comfortable shoes. I always tell people to wear their comfortable shoes. No matter if you're walking or not, you're going to be standing. So you're going to want to have your comfortable shoes on. The other thing I wanted to mention is our special Dads session called Dads and Donuts. It happens on Saturday morning at 9:30. And today Steve Demme will be talking, this year, Steve Demme will be talking during that session, talking about the father's role in the family, which is so important. And I just solidified with him. He's going to come on Chat with me the Tuesday before convention. So that's the 9th. He's going to be chatting with me and we'll be talking about the dad's role and the sessions he's going to be giving at convention. So I'm excited to have him on. He's a good friend of mine and it'll be good to be chatting with him again. So dads, just so you know, you are not forgotten. We do know that you are a vital part of this whole homeschooling journey, whether you're the teacher or not the teacher. Moms can't do it without you, dads. So we are aware of that and we are supporting you in that way. The last thing I wanted to bring up to your attention today is a really short video, not tons to explain, but there are deadlines. So today is April 27th? 27th. Today is April 27th. And what does that mean? It means that tomorrow Online registration is closed. So you have until the end of the day tomorrow, that's probably midnight, to get yourself registered for convention. So that means if you want to be able to sell used curriculum, if you want to be able to send a teen to the teen track, you need to get registered by tomorrow. So the absolute deadline for being able to be a used curriculum seller, to sign up to be one, and to sign up to be in teen track is tomorrow. That's the absolute deadline for those two things. You can still enter used curriculum items up until the Saturday before convention, which I think is the 6th. So you will still be able to do that until then. You cannot sign up for teen track after tomorrow. You can come to convention. You can be a walk-in. You can register at the door, not a problem. But teen track will not be an option, and neither will used curriculum sale at that point. And as always, you can always volunteer. So if you're looking to volunteer and help us out in that way, you can do it when you register tomorrow. You can sign up at the door. You can be at convention and be like, hey, I want to help out, and go to the volunteer booth and sign up for a shift while you're there. You are always welcome to sign up at any time to help out at convention, and we greatly appreciate your help. So those are the deadlines you need to be aware of. Registration online ends tomorrow. Teen track registration ends tomorrow. Used curriculum seller registration ends tomorrow, though you can still enter books until May 6th. Okay? So if you go into the used curriculum, if you get your link and you go into the used curriculum system, it will tell you when your deadlines are, if you forget. It tells you everything. It's very specific. It gives you all the instructions. It's very thorough. I put my books in yesterday. I have almost 200 books that I'm bringing this year. So looking forward to the used curriculum sale. Many people do. So, okay. So that was the physical layout. Dads and donuts. You dads, you are important. We're going to talk more about it on the 9th of May. So I'm not really going to go into it too much here today, but I wanted to know we have something at convention just for you. Donuts and coffee, 9:30 on Saturday, and the deadlines for registration being tomorrow. So thank you for tuning in. We look forward to seeing you in 2 short weeks. Next Tuesday, I will be talking with Gretchen Rowe of Demi Learning. She is speaking this year at convention, has some really encouraging things to say for mom with students who might be struggling, parents with students who might be struggling. And I look forward to talking with her and having her at convention too. And yeah, so have a good weekend. Enjoy this weather. We're actually having a spring right now instead of an instant summer. So it's really great. Looking forward to seeing you guys all out in 2 weeks. And if you are in the Elizabethtown area, I will be giving a homeschool talk this coming Monday, May 1st at 6 p.m. at Park Street Chapel in Elizabethtown. It's on Park Street, Spruce Street. So if you're looking for some help, or you have someone you know who needs just a little bit of a nudge to make the homeschool leap, or needs some more information, send them on out. I will help them out and give them some information about convention so they can hopefully come. If you know anyone all over the state or in other states who just needs some encouragement, just needs a nudge to make that homeschool leap, convention is the place to go. I was just talking to a mom, or messaging with a mom on Facebook, who is in doubt, is really struggling about whether she should continue homeschooling. And so many people feel like that at this time of year, and we go to convention and we get the encouragement that we need in order to continue on. So please share with others to come. You don't want to miss it. If you're doubting your choice, if you're doubting your decision, if you're frustrated, come and be encouraged. It's really important. Oh, one more thing popped into my head with registration. I did have a message come in about grandparents. Grandparents do have to pay to come to convention. All adults must pay to come to convention. I know in the past they were free, but we've had different pricing structures over the years. We used to have to pay for kids. We had a family fee. We've just changed it to a flat adults pay. Children do not. All children are free. Even if they're 18 and they're coming as a student, they are free. All adults pay to come into convention. So that's the price structure. That's how it works. Hopefully that straightens things out for anyone who has questions. And don't hesitate, if you have a question, to comment here or send a message into us at chaponline.com. Use our contact form. And then if you need the convention website, it's CONV for convention at chaponline.com. And we look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks. All right. Have a good weekend. Bye now.